This is Hannibal here from thehannibaltv.com or the Hannibal TV on YouTube. And this is a daily wrestling news update. The big news of the day is WWE Hall of Famer Mark Henry did a TMZ Sports interview, and he said he believed that Hogan getting booed again, most people are. This is what people are talking about from Netflix. Hogan coming out, getting booed, and the comment that I liked the best from the fan comments talking about this was he was booed because he was out there shilling his quote unquote piss water. That's funny because it's true he wasn't actually going out there to do anything meaningful, so it is kind of funny. But Mark Henry believes he was actually booed because he never, according to Henry, um, did anything to fix the racism scandal, and he, quote, thought that it was all just going to go away, end quote. I don't know if Hogan is racist or not. He's on tape using the N-word. Brian Knobs, definitely, who is close friends with Hogan, definitely has a racist side to him. I mean, I caught him on tape saying this.
I think Hogan would have to abandon you as a friend if that.
Oh, he said it more than me.
So yeah, there he is saying that Hogan says the N-word more than me. And if you want the uncensored version of that with these two buddies, I guess that was over 5 years ago that Knobs did the interview with me. He's looking frail nowadays, but they're still buddies. And he's on tape there saying that Hogan says the N-word more than him. So take that for what it's worth. NXT featuring The Rock did its best numbers in 5 years, 0.25 rating, 957,000 viewers, which is a very good number. The interesting thing is there was 1,800 in the building. I heard there was 1,300 the day before, pre-sold, and the place could hold, in theory, up to 5,000. They only announced Rock at the last minute, but I would have thought there would have been more than a 500-person jump in attendance. I mean, it definitely, the way that they filmed it, it looked packed, and I'm sure if more people knew that The Rock was actually going to be there and it was promoted heavier, they could have sold the place out. As I mentioned, he did throw around a bunch of F-bombs, and I just thought that was funny because it was just a way of showing I can do whatever I want. But it seemed from that promo that his feud with Cody is over, and apparently Dave Meltzer is saying the match of The Rock against Cody, for whatever reason, probably is not going to happen. It's probably going to be Cody against John Cena at WrestleMania, which I would have rather seen Cena take the title, The Rock take the title from Cody. But I guess The Rock is carrying around his own title now, so it's unknown right now what he's going to do at WrestleMania, if anything. I'd imagine he'd probably do something. Jim Ross has stated that Sonny apparently offered to take care of him after his wife died, Tammy Sitch, who's in jail for about 25 years now. He said he thought about it for about 10 seconds and said, no way in hell. He did end up, admittedly, with Missy Hyatt, the former softcore collaborator with Sonny. But they definitely are no longer friends. But it's interesting that Ross ended up with Missy Hyatt for a brief period of time. Not sure if they're still together or not. Malachi Black, according to reports, might be done with AEW. He came in with a big bang, doing something with Cody Rhodes. But really, to be honest, I don't even remember what his name was in WWE. I remember he was one of the guys that really wanted to go to AEW. But you could argue that he was less. I mean, he was regularly used in AEW, but it's not like they really did anything with him. I'm not very familiar with him other than I recognize the name. Someone says Hogan got booed for the MAGA shirt. Honestly, there was, as someone said, he was basically out there shilling his beer and putting over Netflix. So it's not like he was running out there to interfere. I think it's a little bit of everything why he was booed. And I'm not pro or against Hulk Hogan. I'm just saying, if you want the uncensored thing of the Brian Knobs, click the link in the description. The name Hogan is of Irish origins. Well, they wanted to make Hulk Hogan Irish originally, apparently, and give him orange hair, but that didn't happen. Anyways, I have a UFO interview coming up in 10 minutes with James from Engaging the Phenomenon podcast. I did an interview this morning with another James Fox, who has a new movie out called The Program, and I really enjoyed that interview. And I'm looking forward to my interview with the other James tonight. Will I try Hogan's beer? I'm honestly in serious training right now. I have a match coming up May 3rd, ECW Arena versus Super Crazy, and I will not be drinking in preparation for that. I'm doing 2-a-days most days. Going to be in there in the best shape of my life. Best Royal Rumble ever was Royal Rumble 1992 from Albany, New York, an arena that I was at recently. And I do like the people in Albany. A lot of people knew, actually pretty much everybody knew who I was in Albany. That was at the Hall of Fame ceremony in Albany recently, and it was nice to meet all the fans. So please give this video a like. Let me know the reason you thought Hogan was booed in the description. Hulkster is not French. He's definitely not French, although he does speak French in No Holds Barred, where he orders escargot, which I really like that No Holds Barred movie. I've seen it at least probably 35 times, maybe 40 times.